Hi everybody, my name is Michelle Humphrey and I'm a senior at Frank W. Cox High School in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'm in a class called Virginia Teachers for Tomorrow, which allows me to be in this competition, and I'm competing in the category of Exploring Education Administration. So without further ado, here is my presentation. The administrator that I chose to shadow is Mrs. Horning. She is the student activities coordinator at Cox High School, and she's involved with the sports clubs and school events that we have going on. She's worked at Cox for 8 years, all of which were in the SAC position. This is a picture of Mrs. Horning. One major aspect of her job is the maintenance of all sports at Cox High School. In total, we have 24, and we as a school have won over 50 state championships. This places an emphasis on the students to work hard both in the classroom as well as on the field, and this is reflected on Mrs. Horning's job through ticket distribution, scheduling games, and planning signing days, as well as much more. So one thing I got to witness while shadowing Mrs. Horning was the signing day of one of our varsity student athletes who plays baseball, signing his letter of intent at the University of Virginia. And Mrs. Horning spoke in front of everyone to wish him luck and celebrate him for all of his success while he's been in high school. Another part of Mrs. Horning's job is making sure our sports play with a purpose. So one thing we have at Cox is tradition shirts, and they are delivered to all varsity athletes as a reminder to play with the 3 R's: responsibility, resiliency, and respect. Responsibility, making sure we complete our work in the classroom, as well as show up to practice on time and do what we're supposed to be doing. Resiliency, to bounce back from any losses, as well as this year with COVID and the struggles that have come with it. And respect for our teammates, coaches, and our referees. So this is us delivering the tradition shirts to the girls' varsity basketball team. I got to witness a meeting with the sponsors of our school's SCA to plan the election of SCA and executive board for next year. Because our school does not have block scheduling this year, it's difficult to get everyone to vote because we no longer all have an English class at the same time, and they settled on voting during our advisory period, which everyone does have. They also discussed possible outdoor pep rally and accommodations that would be required with COVID regulations. This is a picture of Mrs. Horning again. Because of the coronavirus, almost every single aspect of Mrs. Horning's job has been impacted, with so many clubs, sports, and activities being either canceled or heavily mandated. It's her job to make sure we are all following the correct rules set in place for everyone's safety. These are some of the meetings I got to sit in on dealing with COVID. So some of them include senior recognition and allowing senior parents to come to the games because we weren't allowing any spectators at the time. Possible raffle for football game tickets because the home team only gets 150 tickets. So we discussed how to equally distribute them between football parents, cheer parents, and students. Compliance list of rules for each sport set forth by BHSL and the Department of Health. There was many rules, many pages that we had to look into. Cardboard cutouts of fans. We were the only school in our school district, BBCBS, to successfully have cardboard cutouts in the stands during games to support our sports. Live streaming of games with the new camera that was set in our gym. QR code flyers for sports that are sign in every day to check in on health. Water distribution for football, who can't share water anymore, and how to make timeouts go smoothly because of this. And then what videos and campaigning for SCA will look like and how to make it fair for both students that are in person and online. The in-person students can hang up flyers and talk to classes, but the online students have to make videos. So they were discussing how to make it fair and equal for both. And then my overall takeaways: I'm extremely grateful for this experience and glimpse into the role of the administrator in a high school setting. It's an important job that most students fail to realize how much work and time and thought goes into planning every day. Mrs. Horning was constantly juggling 20 things at once, and it was critical that she didn't drop anything. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. I hope you have a great day.